Hello, people. Welcome to Wilco Whites. I'm Sean. I'm back. I haven't done anything for a week or so. I've just been sitting back, relaxing, taking it all in, looking at what transfers are coming in. Nothing's really got me off the edge of my seat. And we'll touch on some of those players. This one today has now promising striker. The clue's in the name, right? Promise David. Now, he's the type of striker I would like, and I'll touch on why in a bit. But we'll just look at this clip here. It's been out today. So, according to Sky Sports Switzerland, Leeds are very interested in the potential sign of David in the upcoming transfer window. The report states that the striker has made it clear that he's keen to consider options from abroad, particularly England. Despite his current side trying to get a contract extension signed, tying him down longer than the current 2026, which is good for us, the 23-year-old could be available for a fee of at least 16.8 million this summer, with Brighton also named as possible destination. Right. Money, no problem. I love the look of this guy. I did a bit of checking out on him. He began, saying that then, his real name, wow, is Promise Oluwatobu Emmanuel David Akimpelu. No wonder he's called Promise David, because that is a tongue twister. Born in Ontario, Canada. He's standing of 6'5". That's what I'm talking about. He plays as a striker for Union SG in the Belgian Pro League. He does actually represent Canada now on the international stage, although he did play for Nigeria in the under-23s. And then he's just changed this year. Now, what I like about this guy, it's not just his goal scoring. It's his style. So he's known for imposing physical presence, standing obviously at 6'5". His playing style is characterised by strong aerial ability, effective hold-up play, and clinical finishing. While he's not the fastest, he compensates with intelligent positioning, which is key for any striker. You've got to be intelligent. Bamford's quite good at that. I'll give him that. But his strength, it makes him the target man that I think we need. Now, looking at his stats, I'll just want to look obviously at his stats, and I will share my screen there a little bit better for you. There we go. 6'5", 23-year-old, perfect age. 84% chances created, 66% chance aerial duels won, 85% defensive actions, which again, for me, would be key. With his height and physicality, it'd be great for defending corners or free kicks. So that will be part of his game as well. Goals this season, 17 goals, 4 assists. That's just in the league. If we go right down to the bottom, he's actually got 22 goals, 4 assists in 40 games this season in all competitions, actually scoring in the Europa League as well. Now, if we look there, his last club as well in 2024, Nom JK, 16 appearances, 14 goals. That's what got him the move to Union SJ. And his form's continued. His goal scoring ability is continued. I'll go back up to the top. And what I do like about him is, look at the chances he gets. I mean, this season he's had 61 shots, scored 17 goals, XG 16. But it's not just, he's not all one-footed. He does like to shoot with his left foot. 14 shots with his left foot. Predominantly right-footed, 34 shots with his right foot. But his headers, 13 headers this season, scoring 3 goals. Scoring 1 from a corner. Penalties, penalty taker as well. Scored 5 out of his 6 penalties. Again, something we'd need as backup with Pirro as well. You know, obviously we know Pirro is great with the penalty situation. Go further down. It's green all on the board. It really is. It's shots on target, 36 shots on target. It's important as a striker. You get your shots on target. Anything could happen. Something Bamford lacks, and I keep touching on Bamford. Excuse me. Now, if I go down to his defending, tackles won 60%, duels won. Not fantastic aerial duels though. 61, 55.5% aerial duels won. So he wins most of his aerial duels, and he should at standing at 6'5". Recoveries, 44 recoveries. That's a lot. That's a lot for a striker. Possession won final third, 14. So I like what I see. It's big, it's physical. We'll just look at with his goals as well. Right foot. What I do notice, 58 shots inside the box. This guy is just in and around that penalty box all the time. And that's what you need. He's not a Joe Pirro who's going to keep dropping deep outside the area. He's only had 3 shots this season outside of the area. I like the fact he's in and around that 6-yard box. All right. And he doesn't always get his goals as well. If we can look there, a lot of his goals, a couple from the edge there of the box, aren't always just in the 6-yard box, but it's the fact he's got the presence and the knowledge to be in and around, to that know-how to be in and around the box when obviously we've got the ball. So for me, that is why I think he would be an ideal. He's a striker I've been asking for a long time. Tall, target man, physical, which again we're going to need this season. Great with his head, good with his feet. It's just exciting. I love his age. I love his goal scoring ability. I think he'd be ideal, and he's one that it's really got my ears pricked up. Sorry, in this transfer window. So for me, that's a no-brainer. We go get him. I think he would complement Pirro. It would allow us to play 2 up top if we needed to. Are we looking like though we're going to keep Bamford? Now, this is something I wanted to touch on. And I want to talk about Jamie Vardy because it's not going away. And I know he's 38-year-old. I mean, he scored against Ipswich, didn't he, his final game, and he took the goal fantastically. You need a striker. He's got the experience. Again, he doesn't need many chances to score. We know he's a fox in the box, what they call him the goat, but he's a fox in the box. Can we rely on a Patrick Bamford in the Premier League to be missing chances? Which we know he can. And that's my worry. I would rather exchange him for a 38-year-old Jamie Vardy, who we know can put that ball in the net when he gets the chances. I'd go for it. I'd go for it with Jamie Vardy. Only as a third choice striker. Callum Wilson's been linked, which is, and I've just said 38-year-old Vardy. Callum Wilson's 33, but when you look at his injuries record, Callum Wilson, he's only started 32 games in the last 3 years. He's missed 64 games through injury. It's not good. We don't need another player like that who's always injured. I mean, he's had 337 minutes this season, and that's it. 2 starts, 1 goal, which came in the FA Cup against Birmingham. His best years was 22-23, sorry. Played 36 times, scored 18 goals for Newcastle. 23-24, 26 appearances, 10 goals. But again, it's his injury record. We know we can score. It's just his injury record that's worrying for me, and it is a risk in any player you sign at that age, injury-wise. Now, and it'd be the same with Vardy. But if I had to choose, I think I would choose a Jamie Vardy over a Callum Wilson. You might think that's crazy, but I think Jamie Vardy was the better finisher. Now, moving on to the goalkeepers that we've been linked to. I'll start with Nick Pope. Leaving, I'm going to bring him up. Easily, it looks like he's leaving, or Newcastle are willing to let him go. 33 years of age, experienced goalkeeper, but his stats are fantastic. And as much as he is a good he is a good goalkeeper. He has been over the years. His stats are fantastic. He's great at coming and claiming the ball. I'll give him that. Clean sheets he's not made many this season, but again, and that's in a good Newcastle side. I share my screen. Yeah, so it was Nick Pope. He only 8 clean sheets this season, conceding 34 goals. Faced 119 shots this season. Made 83 saves. Save percentage 70.9%, which isn't great, but it's in the green. So I'll give him that. It's in the green. This is here, though, errors that led to goal 2. So not fantastic. It's a keep. We've already got one of those keepers. Maybe we want to keep away from somebody like that. Also, his passing. We like a keeper who will put passes out from the back. His passing accuracy is not fantastic at 64%. Accurate long balls, only 78 this season. 28.6 accurate long ball accuracy. Now, I did watch second half of the game yesterday, and I did think his kicking looked a little bit dodgy for me. So is Nick Pope the actual right man for us? I'm not so sure. I think we can get better. Standing at 6.3, again, 33-year-old. I don't know. I also want to touch on Kelleher. Now, again, I don't see the hype in this guy. Standing at 6'2", 26-year-old, so he's got a good age. Market value 20 million. Again, I don't think the stats are fantastic. Long ball accuracy 36, high claims 7%. I know he hasn't played a lot this season. 4 clean sheets. He's had 10 matches, 4 clean sheets, 12 goals conceded. He has actually saved a penalty, which is good. He's only faced 39 shots this season in the Premier League. He still conceded 12 goals out of 39 shots. Save percentage is lower, 69.2. Again, error that led to goal 1. Acts as a sweeper 3 times, which is something maybe we might need a bit more of. I don't know. Just passing accuracy, long ball accuracy 26.4%. Only 33 accurate long balls. It don't stand out. It don't give me the wow factor about this guy. Is it because he's from Liverpool that everybody's like hyping him up? I've never really heard of him until the links, obviously January and things like that. It doesn't really do anything for me. And I'm sorry, but it really doesn't. So for me, the goalkeepers aren't giving me the wow factor at the minute, as much as we'd like Nick Pope. I think we could do better. Same with Kelleher. I think there's better goalkeepers out there that we could get. But I like this. I like the striker options at the minute. Again, if we could get the Promised David in, then is ideal. I think he'd be ideal for us next season, and I think he would do well for Leeds in the Premiership. So let me know what you think. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll possibly speak to you soon. Cheers.